Hello, I am Tyler from Tyler Likes Music, and I'm here with Hayden Rapley from Artifact to talk about the gigs we've gone through the past month. We've had a very busy March this year, with Knotfest being the big highlight. My Chemical Romance coming back to Australia, and I got fucking behind writing all the shit because there's a lot of shit to write. So I thought, fuck it, let's do this little podcast setup, get a mate on board, have a chat, and see what we thought about it. So, tell us about yourself, Hayden.
I've been sober for 3 days, and that's about it.
Sick. Sick. Cheers to that.
The guitarist of Artifact. There's not really much else, but yeah, you brought me on board because I've come to the same shows pretty much as you have. So besides Parish Fest and Spirit Box Sideshow.
Yeah, so we went to the same shows. Some of them were just the same shows in different locations, but yeah, we had one show where we're actually together, which is what we're going to start off with. I'm a coffee boy. Oh, that's all right. So we first caught Polaris on their 10-year anniversary show at 170 Russell in Melbourne.
With Pride Lands and Four Division.
Yes, good shit. Yeah, they were solid lineup. Big fan of all of those bands. Seen them all multiple times before, as is probably everyone who's into metalcore slightly, but it shows, I think it definitely showed the growth that Polaris has gone through. And when they got to play all this old stuff, I didn't know a lot of the old stuff because I'm a pretty new Polaris guy. But yeah, we'll kind of go with just play by play through the night. So we started with Pride Lands. What do you think of Pride Lands, man?
I'd never heard Pride Lands before, so it was definitely a shock. They were pretty good. They had really, really great energy on stage, and I really loved it. But it's just everything you'd want from a upcoming metalcore band, really.
Yeah, so they have released their debut album, Light Bends, last year, I think it was, and it was one of my favourite albums of the year. And I've heard them 3 times now, and yeah, they played lots of bangers off that over their shows and stuff, which was sick. I like the 2 vocalists, having the clean and the unclean vocalists.
Them bouncing off each other was definitely one of the coolest parts of their live act. Was just the energy that they both share.
Yeah,
it wasn't one has this energy and one sort of a bit doughy. Both of them are balls through the wall.
Yeah, it was.
They don't slow down at all the whole night.
Yeah, it was intense. It was fucking awesome to watch. Mason, the unclean vocalist, he's just, he's moving around like a maniac on stage all the time. I fucking love that dude.
His glasses on stage.
His glasses, my God.
His style, mate.
Oh, man, I remember saw him in Aubrey, and he ended up vaping on stage, and thought that was a great rock star highlight of his. That was pretty good. Even got some, there was one emotional song I forget what it's called, but it's once again off Light Bands, but where most of it is the unclean is the clean vocals, and then Mason comes in, the unclean vocalist, with the rest of the band, and it's just it hits really hard, hits me where I live, man. I think it was Evergrowth, I think is the name of the song. Yeah, that was a fucking sick song.
I don't know any of the song names,
cool.
but I won't. I can still remember them in my head.
Yeah.
I'd recognise them if I heard them.
Yeah,
again, just haven't had a chance to get into them yet.
Yeah, cool.
But definitely worth getting into, for
fucking
sure.
Oath. Yeah, definitely keen to see them more in the future. And then we had some fucking major players in the scene next with Void of Vision.
My God.
Oh.
My goodness.
Man,
can I just start off with saying, when I went to the merch desk to buy some Void of Vision merch, Jack was there, and he is just the nicest, just such a nice guy.
Fucking oath.
Fuck.
Yeah, he is one of the nicest blokes you've ever met. The entire band is so humble, which is so sick, and they put in everything, with their on-stage appearances and everything. I don't know if you've seen them before, this Chronicles era, But this Chronicles era that they've gone into this year with, the full leather get-up, the choker.
So they've gone into this goth thing only recently?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
I didn't know that. I thought they were just like a gothy metalcore band from the start.
Yeah, from my understanding, this whole goth thing...
Big, really sexy goth shit.
Yeah, real sexy goth shit came in, last year when they released their 3 parts of EP. So they released Chronicles 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And then combined all into one album earlier.
Have you seen the Downbeat podcast Chronicles vinyl they did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so sick.
That is the coolest
vinyl
so cover
sick.
I've ever seen.
I didn't get that one. I did manage to get one of the other Chronicles vinyls. Wasn't a special cover, but still sick.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, really cool collection of songs, and it was cool that for this set we only focused on that stuff. So we sang goodbye to the old stuff, out with the old, in with the new, and we got some. Yeah, opened up with my favourite song after the intro, On Sight, or On Sight, or whatever it is.
The intro, man.
Dusty's
there is. Vision. I've never seen a band come on stage like that before. And that is that's something you remember. It still plays in my head every single day.
Fuck yeah.
It's just the coolest intro.
Yeah, they made a statement real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then Jack just comes out and he's just, he just puts on such a fucking show.
That man has energy.
Yeah, they opened up with one of my favourite songs, Into the Dark. Got real slow and sexy when they played Dominatrix.
Yeah, Dominatrix is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a fucking good one. And I love the breakdown in Lonely People. That was the last song they played, and that was fucking...
Yeah, I can't remember which song it was, but when I had this mate with me who had never been to a metal concert before, and at all. And I said to him, hey, previous to the night, I said, hey, I'm going to drag you into the pit, man. I'm going to teach you the ways of the pit. And he was keen as hell for it. And we waited for Pride Lands. We didn't really want to get in the pit for that because it wasn't it was pretty early on the night. You don't want to waste all your energy just yet. Not that you'd be wasting it, but you don't want to spend all your energy. And so when Void of Vision came on, I just got super, super psyched out. And I said, Jake, let's get in that fucking pit right now.
Fuck yeah.
And I dragged him in, and 10 seconds flat into it, some guy headbutted me and I broke my nose.
Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck,
I remember, because I was at the barrier and you're coming up to me and you're like, oh, does my nose look alright? I'm like, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, and then your friends said, oh, fuck. Yeah. It looks fucked.
Yeah, I was low-key just oh, fuck off, I'm watching the show, you're being a fuckhead. I'm like, oh, no, your nose is fucked, cunt.
Yeah, I went up to security guards when it happened. I was like, hey, can you, check out my nose? And they were like, looks fine to me. It doesn't feel fine to me. But the show went on anyways, and I just ended up retiring from the pit from that moment on. And then, notably, my mate Jake, we didn't see him for the rest of the night.
He was still pitting all night.
He was still pitting all night, the mate.
What a fucking mad lad.
What a mad lad. Never
That's
been
how
in a pit.
lose. That's how you lose your metal geek virginity.
Oh.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, I'm jealous. My first experience wasn't that good.
Yeah, what was yours?
To the grave. And I got kicked in the head.
Oh, that was at Cult Fest, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was at Cult Fest. Yeah. First proper pit I ever got into, and then, kicked in the head straight away.
Sick show, though. Sick show.
Very sick show. Love those guys.
Cult Fest 2023 when?
Exactly.
Soon.
Artifact. Cult Fest?
Artifact on Cult Fest, surely. So then we got Polaris, which was, as usual, tight as fuck. Yeah. What more can you say? They played songs from all of their releases, all the bangers from all their releases.
They really try and do right by the fans and give you everything you want. It was a 10th anniversary tour, but they didn't shy away from playing some new shit as well. And as well, they played Inhumane.
Yeah, Inhumane. Yeah,
Inhumane.
New song, which at this time isn't out yet, but surely it's going to be releasing soon because they just played it on this tour. And it was a real funky song. Had some really fun riffs in it, real good openers, and
I dare say it would be like, it's going to be the hypermania of this next album they're releasing soon. Like, it's fucking heavy.
Yeah, it is. It is
it's
definitely
heavy and it's fucking fast.
Yeah, it's fast as fuck. Which, obviously, Hypermania was fast as fuck, and it went off. That was probably the song I went most off. Like, went craziest in during the show. I lost my shit. Was on the fucking barrier, just fucking singing along, having a mad time. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could barely hear Jamie from where I was standing because all you could hear was people screaming the lyrics back at him. Like, for me, awesome. That moment was like when they played The Remedy. Oh man, when they when they sing "Heavy hangs the air, heavy lies the bleeding heart." Fuck, the crowd work was. That's probably the best. Like, my favorite part about Jamie, like as a live vocalist, is his crowd work is just phenomenal. Like, Polaris is the first band that I ever went to see, and only because I never even heard of them before I seen them. And I went to, I think it was Groove in the Moo 2022?
Yeah, I think
22. It was, and they were the only metal band on the lineup, and I'm not big into indie and shit, but my friends wanted to go and they dragged me along, and I said, "What's Polaris?" "Oh, it's a metal band, I'll go." And so I went to it, and it was just, man, without seeing Polaris and then seeing them live was just like such a crazy experience. Like, it was the best first show I could ever see.
Fuck yeah, that would have been a mental experience for the first time Polaris show. My first time Polaris show was at Reunion Park when they'd had like that 4,500 cap like outdoor tent festival thing with Outwolf and shit.
Didn't they do? Is it the? They did a music video there?
Yeah, for All of This Is Fleeting.
All of This Is Fleeting, that's it.
Watch All of This Is Fleeting music
video.
You're
in it, aren't you?
I'm fucking in it,
You're
bro.
in it, yeah.
I'm in it front and centre, baby. Multiple times, thanks Third Eye Visuals and Sabian Lynch for capturing my likeness.
Fuck yeah.
So the next gig after that was My Chemical Romance, the emo fucking legends. After they called it quits in 2012, I think, they're back and they're,
mind you, with a very triumphant comeback. Like, no one forgot about them, man.
Oh, no way in hell. And they had a new song as well, like in Foundations of Decay.
That song is fucking insane.
Yeah, I did not expect a sexy breakdown like that.
Yeah,
from my cam.
I remember the first time I heard it, and I was like on the phone with a mate while I heard it, and I was like, get the fuck off this phone and listen to this song, man. Like, fuck.
Yeah, it fucking went off.
It's pretty heavy for a MyCam song.
Yeah, so I went to the show in Melbourne. You went to the one in Brizzy.
Yep.
How's the Brisbane show?
The Brisbane show, man, it was really, really good. And like, just everything from the like stage presence of Gerard, like right up to the stage design, like the design of the stage. Did you have the same? Yeah,
they had like really
like an apocalyptic like buildings.
Yeah, apocalyptic backdrop kind of thing. It looked really sick.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was so like, man, so much work would have gone into that. Like, it was really top level. I've never seen such a stage production look like that, and that was really cool. And just like, another thing is the live band as well. Like all the instrumentals, like, those guys fucking rip.
Fucking oath. Like,
those guys are incredible.
I want to get Jimmy Eat World out of the way. Like, not gonna lie, not my thing.
They're in a few movies.
They're in a few movies. They're in that one song, The Middles, in every teenage comedy ever from late 90s, early 2000s. So, look, from a non-biased point of view, like, I get it. But also, like, the vocalist, he moved around on stage. He had a bit of energy, but everyone else was just
sort of stagnant. Yeah. Same thing at Brisbane. It was good. There was definitely a lot of fans who absolutely went off when, is it The Middle?
Yeah, The Middle.
That really popular song they have?
The Middle. They played it last, I think.
Man, that was the song I was waiting for. I got up to go to the toilet because I was very drunk. Went up to go to the toilet, went to the toilet, and the song starts playing, and I'm in a massive queue for the toilets too. and I really needed to go. So I was either piss myself, watch the song, or wait, miss the song, don't piss myself.
Yeah.
And man, you could still hear people like screaming from the toilets.
It would have gone off.
Oh, it was sick.
Yeah.
There was people who were singing in the toilets too.
Fuck yeah, mad. Keep it going. Yeah, so then my chem was next, and yeah, they had they probably had like the perfect set list, because like, it had stuff from like early days, like all their early shit, all the way to like their newer shit, including, Foundations of Decay. I only really knew stuff from the 3 Cheers album and the Welcome to the Black Parade album. So there was a lot of shit on there I didn't know, but I still had a sick
Which
time.
one's the 3 Cheers one?
That's the one that's got like I'm Not Okay, Helena.
As you say, that's earlier than Black Parade?
Yeah,
okay, yeah. Because I only know Black Parade and, what's the album called?
Danger Days?
Danger Days?
Yeah, that was
I love that album.
One of the ones that got Na 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 on it.
Yeah, that is a cool album. Yeah.
I definitely have a new appreciation for it after hearing a lot of those tracks live.
Yeah.
And like you were saying earlier, the instrumentals, like I heard that there was no backing tracks whatsoever.
I didn't notice any either, man.
Yeah.
Like they are a full-on band, and none of them stopped moving. They all had really good energy.
They all fucking had so much fun too.
They looked like they had fun, and as well, was Gerard wearing the like sexy boss lady outfit?
No, he wasn't for us. So.
Man, that was so funny. It was just like, I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, we caught him at the second Melbourne show. On the first Melbourne show, he was wearing like the white button-up shirt and tie, and he also had like a skirt and some stockings, and he was in heels. Like, how was he in heels that entire damn show?
Yeah,
so it's fair
at Brizzy, he not only had all that on, but he had the blazer on as well. Like,
yeah, sick.
He was sweating, man. Like, fuck, that would have been hot up there.
So on Friday, he decided to go with the Eshe look, with the plain shirt, jeans, and camo jacket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was still cool. I don't know if he did it at your show, but he paused the show partway through the set to have a fucking nerd moment. He was talking about his pedals on stage. So he's got like echo pedals and stuff that he was like, because I thought he was leaning on something, but no, he was playing with these effects and echoes pedals, and he decided
for his vocals.
Yeah, to add echoes and shit live.
Shit, he does that all himself.
Yeah, because there's no vocals. He doesn't leave it to another techie. He's like fiddling around with this like MIDI pad looking thing live.
Yeah, okay. Now that you mention that, I don't know that he talked about it in Brisbane, but
Yeah.
I do remember him fiddling around with something on stage, and I thought it must be a keyboard or something.
Yeah, so that's like in Melbourne in this second show, he decided to have a fucking nerd moment. It was pretty great actually, and he's just like, yeah, no, this is my echo pedal by this brand, and it works like this: echo, 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 echo.
That's fucking
he's
sick.
like, there's all these other effects and stuff on here. I'm not going to bore you with it. Sorry, I'm just having a little nerd moment. Shout out to the makers of this gear, kind of thing, the manufacturers. I'm like, that's fucking weird but sick.
Yeah, no, that would have gotten me going, eh?
Yeah.
I wish I'd have seen that.
Yeah, because you're a bit of a gear nerd being in a band, so
yeah.
Yeah, fuck
it's an expensive rabbit hole.
Fuck if I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they finished off with. Yeah, they did do the whole fake encore thing, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah, sick show. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really different, change of pace for me, because like the last bands that I've seen, like for the past year, they've all been really fucking heavy metalcore or death metal shit, but it was like really nice and refreshing to have something just, really cool, because I wasn't down general admission. I was sitting in the stands,
Yes,
which was nice for my feet.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
I was in GA, and it was like, it got fucking. I would have liked to have had a seat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm only 20 and my hips get hurt.
Bruh.
It's bad.
it'll get worse, trust. But like, yeah, good call having a seat.
Yeah.
Never underestimate a seat at a show.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
What's next?
What's next? I had Perish Fest on the following Saturday. So that was.
What was the lineup for that?
That was a sick lineup. So, A Swift Farewell, Some Heard Trouble, Agapantha, Keepsake, Excuse for an Exit, Outloved, Inertia, Future Static, Better Half, and Bloom. So,
All right. How the hell were Outloved? Because I love them.
they were fucking sick.
They were sick.
I only caught the second half of their set because the first half I was having my dinner break.
Yeah. Do you reckon the singer looks like Andrew?
He fucking does. Jaden Colvin, the vocalist from Outloved. Yeah, it looks like old mate Andrew Atkinson, who used to be in Artifact.
Yeah. He's a mixer now. Go follow him on Facebook and Instagram.
And is he still Andy Makes Metal?
I think it is.
Yeah,
or there's Andrew Reacts or something like that.
Oh yeah, the Andrew Reacts YouTube channel. Go check that out.
Check that out.
Good shit. If you like to see men inhale deodorant, it's a place for you, mate.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so
Inertia too.
Yeah, Inertia was sick. So a swift farewell. I missed them because I had to go buy some battery packs from the Kmart down the road because I was a rushed boy. Some Heard Trouble. They were pretty cool. I was hanging out with I was staying with their bassist Adam.
Oh really?
On the weekend, yeah, crashing his floor. So hats off to that mad cunt. Top bloke. They were cool. I can't think of anything too unique to say about them. They were just good. They were just sick. And go check them out. They've got some new shit in the works. So.
There's nothing wrong with just more of the same and just just true sort of shit.
Fucking oath. Just do what you're good at and fuck yeah, it was sick. This was at Stay Gold, by the way, in Melbourne. Great venue. Pizza place attached next door. Oh. So it's fucking some of the nicest pizza out there. Gigs there all the time.
They're fucking pumping them out at the moment right now. Like the amount of gigs that I see come up for that place is ridiculous. I think Future Static got another gig coming there as well.
They do.
In May or April?
April something or other. I think it's the 16th with fucking someone else. They're supporting a couple other bands. I think it's Bad Love and something else. So because I think Bad Love have a single launch.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So Agapantha were also on this lineup, and they were really, really cool. They were nice and heavy.
What are they? Sort of just metalcore? Or?
Yeah, so they're a bit of a heavier metalcore kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never heard them.
Yeah, they're cool. So were Keepsake. I think it was Keepsake. Their vocalist was sick because he was like in the pit for most of their songs because they think they were filming a music video.
Oh, really?
So he was like, he jumped down in the pit and had people like doing circle pits around him. He was in the mosh and everything while still performing. And
that's fucking cool, man.
It was good effort on his part. I really was keen to see Excuse for an Exit because they're a sick like alt metal band, all female fronted, and like they had these like really like cool almost 80s inspired outfits on kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were really cool. I gave them a listen after the show, and I definitely recommend them. Fortunately, didn't catch them because I was having dinner. Then Outloved, as I said, they were sick. Got to see some of their newer stuff live, which was really cool. Jaden Colvin, his vocals are pretty top notch. When you could hear them, there was some sound issues during that set. So by the time I got there, it was pretty good. But I did hear that the sound was a bit how you're going earlier on in the set. Inertia, holy shit.
Inertia.
They get better and better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck, they're a sick band.
They are such a sick band.
They've just been getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and they're one of those bands that
I'm surprised they weren't headlining, to be honest. I thought they were that big already.
Yeah, they definitely are. They've
got the value of music for it.
They've got lots of really cool stuff, and that vocalist, his cleans are fucking fantastic. Awesome stuff. Followed by the reasons I went there, Future Static.
Yeah.
Big simp for them.
Yeah.
Lovely people. Yeah, fuck yeah. We went to their headline show in December. It was at Northcote Social Theatre.
Yep, where I got injured in the pit again.
This cunt gets injured in all the pits.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
It's all right.
Yeah, but yeah, Future Static, just the nicest people, just so lovely, and the music just like
it's a whole other level. Ever since
it's so unique.
Yeah, ever since Amarai jumped on, and like with the release of like Waves and Venenosa, and just they played a lot of stuff that's also coming out later on, hopefully this year, because I think they've got a new EP in the works or an album. I'm not too sure, but I know they've got new music in the works, and they have said that. So
yeah. They're also jumping on Unify this year as well, aren't they?
Yes, they are going to be at the Unify Off the Record show in Frankston. So check that out. That's a good lineup.
I'm definitely going to that.
Yeah, you're going to the Frankston one?
Yeah.
I'm going to the Wollongong one.
Oh, really?
Thy Art is Murder and Fit for an Autopsy.
Oof. Oh.
Yeah. And Make Them... maybe
Make Them Suffer?
I think so, yeah.
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 That's going to be fucking sick.
Wollongong's the one.
I better stay away from that because I'll get injured yet again.
Yeah, fucking oath. But yeah, Future Static, very sick. I got a set list, very cool. They played my favourite song, Chemical Lobotomy, which always gets me a little bit emotional when they combine Amarai's lyrics and Kira's lyrics as well.
Yeah. And you got to give it to Amarai. Like, she's like just the most insane, incredible vocalist too. Like, she's got like
one of the coolest in the scene.
Such a beautiful voice. And then she just gets on these like little tiny cute little demon growls, and it's just like,
and then
where is that coming from?
Then she like tears you apart, and like I love their cover of Gasolina.
Yeah,
that was sick.
They played that at the one that I went to.
They played that again, and fuck it, Jack. Yeah, Jack goes off. He's just spinning around. He's doing
Jack's
guitar
the most
spins.
Fun
and
guy
shit.
to watch live too.
Oh man.
And as well, worth mentioning, they don't have in-ears.
No, they don't.
They don't have in-ears. The drummer does, Jackson.
Yep.
But they don't fuck around at all. No. They are so fucking like high octane on stage.
Yeah, they're tight as fuck.
They're tight as fuck.
I think when they started, Kira had some bass problems, but the technicians who were there fixed it up pretty quickly, which was sick.
Yeah.
Ryan killed it too as well.
Yeah.
On guitar. They were just all fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But half sick. Bloom, fucking huge. They did put on a huge show. They are really, really cool. I see why they're on every fucking lineup, because they're metalcore. It's good metalcore that tastes like metalcore. It's really, really cool stuff. And
if it's broke, don't fix it.
Fuck, exactly. I'm keen to see that.
Wait, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. So after Parish Fest, I then had Spirit Box at the Forum, their first Australian show ever, with Relica and Make Them Suffer. Now, Relica, they're a bit proggy for my taste, but they are so cool live. Like,
what are they, like genty metalcore sort of?
Yeah.
Gent.
Kind of genty. Like, dude, I swear the guitarist had like 3 or 4 different guitars. It was fucking mad.
Oh god, what a nightmare.
Yeah, it was. They were like, they just played some really cool grooves and really cool riffs and stuff. And they've got a song where Sean from Make Them Suffer as a feature, so he came on for a bit of that, which was cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then Make Them Suffer were next, and they were fucking insane. If you haven't seen Make Them Suffer, you got to fucking do it.
I have not.
They are so fucking cool. Alex, who's recently joined, is a fucking fantastic asset to the band.
She's the keyboard vocalist, yeah?
Yeah. So she gets the keytar out when they play Doom Switch.
Oh, they got a fucking keytar?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
So she's got her like a keyboard like on a little table thing, and when the breakdown for like the long extended breakdown for Doom Switch kicks off. She takes it off and like has a little guitar from that.
That's sick.
Fucking sick.
That is the best.
They play lots of cool songs. They didn't play any songs from Neverbloom. They're saving that for their Neverbloom tour coming out later this year, which was good because they don't want to give that away, you know, because they're playing that whole album in full.
Give people a reason to fucking come back.
Fucking oath. So
yeah, smart.
It's fucking sick of them. They came, played the show, and then went back to Perth the same night, apparently. So
are they from Perth?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes, that was fucking sick. And then they have their song Contraband with Courtney LaPlante. She features on it, so she got to make her vocal debut in Australia by coming out and featuring on that song.
It's a very fucking cool fucking song.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It was sick. And then we had Spirit Box playing, which, holy shit, mind-blowing. Like, we'll know from Knotfest.
Yeah.
Fucking insane band.
Yeah.
Like,
can I just mention how fucking cool is their bassist?
Oh my fucking god.
Their bassist.
Sickest.
I've never seen a bassist that just gets into the groove so fucking bad. And just
fucking
like,
oath.
Man, his fucking headbangs just like, you wouldn't want to stand in his way because he'd smash through you. Up. Yeah. He's fucking cool.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, no, it's, I really, really liked how, just how tight they were on stage, and like, at the Forum show, they had like, they talked a bit about how like emotional it was for them, and like how stoked it was to be there for their first time in Australia.
They've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've man, I remember they got fucked by COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when they started getting real fucking big and shit, and then COVID fucked them up.
Yeah, and then when they were already, they hired out all that stuff, and then was it Brent Smith from Shinedown?
Maybe. I'm not too sure.
He helped them out a bit.
Yeah, cool.
And they deserved it.
Fucking oath. Yeah, they. I liked them. I didn't quite jump on the Spirit Box hype train. I really liked Eternal Blue, but it wasn't like an on repeat album for me. But after hearing it all live, I just had to go back and give it a listen because they played most of Eternal Blue, as well as some of their newer stuff they released last year, and yeah, it was so cool.
It's fucking big stuff, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really unique too. It's funny how like pleasing it is and not jarring it is, while it's still like it's a bit proggy, but it's not, you know, it's really easy to get into, and it's just groovy as fuck.
Fuck yeah, the groovy is definitely the word I think to describe them. They just want to have a little bounce, I guess.
Oh yeah,
sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, then next is a Knotfest. What a fucking day! So I went to Knotfest in Melbourne. Hayden went to Knotfest in Sydney.
Yeah.
What a fucking day. So, did you catch Malevolence?
I did not.
I also did not.
Nah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I had a big night out the night before.
Yep.
Yeah. It happens.
I got fucked over by VIP lines. I won't go over it too much into it, but arrived at 10:30, got in at 11:45. When I had mates in GA who got in at 10:45 after getting in with me at 10:30. So look, it is what it is. It was shit. The rest of the day was great though. So
yeah.
The first band I saw was Void of Vision, because Bad Omens, they had issues on their Sydney show and they pulled out of Knotfest about half hour before it started.
That's the side show. Poor bastard.
Yeah, fucking. Like him or not, that's a man's health, and good luck to him. I'm glad he came back and was able to perform at Knotfest, Sydney and Brisbane.
And holy fucking shit, was it insane! I only got to see half of their set, but it was mind blowing. Like and you could tell he was still like he still wasn't 100% either, but he still said, "Fuck it, like we're here, like we've got to do this, like." The fans deserve this. We need to give it to them. We're not going to fuck them around. And man, he delivered. Noah Sebastian, like he is like incredible live. Like I mean, I've never heard a voice like that live.
Fuck yeah, I'm definitely a bit jealous. Like while they weren't on my must-see for Knotfest, it would have been cool to see them because they obviously, did pretty well with the TikTok hype and everything. And
the TikTok hype, I will say, is extremely well-deserved, like, after seeing them live. Yeah.
TikTok's the way, bro.
I thought that I've always thought, like, I've liked Bad Omens for a long time, but I've always thought, they're just a fuck me band sort of thing because of TikTok. But nah, they mean business. They are not here to fuck spiders.
Fuck yeah. Hopefully they can come back to Australia and I can catch them next time.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm keen. So Void Division.
Was Bad Omens before? Was Void Division next?
I think Void Division was next.
Yeah.
We'd only just seen them a couple of weeks beforehand, but on a festival stage, that's fucked.
Jack deserves the festival stage. He is made for a big stage, hey?
Like, you can't get over his control. His crowd work is, like, unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
He has the sickest voice, too. Like, and especially for, like, a higher pitch scream. Like, I find a lot of guys that have those high-pitched screams are sort of abrasive to listen to, but, I mean, Jack is just, like, don't know how he pulls it off, but his vocals are just fucking sick. They just fucking slap.
Fucking oath. And, I think it was pretty much the exact same set list we had heard at the Polaris show, which was fine because they were fucking bangers. So
oh, yeah, absolutely.
We got a double dose of Void in a couple of weeks. And
fuck, yeah.
It was fucking sick. I believe Alpha Wolf was next. And
they were.
I am a massive Alpha Wolf simp.
Yeah.
So I came out of pit retirement for that one when Akudama came on.
I was unfortunately waiting in a merch line for an hour and a half. So I didn't get pit time in Void Division, Bad Omen, Void Division, Alpha Wolf, or Spirit Box. Which broke my little heart.
Rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking Alpha Wolf.
I got to watch Alpha Wolf from the 10 line, which was pretty fucking sick.
How fucking good are they on a festival stage? Holy shit.
Man, just the way they move, like, it's just watching them, even if you couldn't hear it, would make you want to dance.
Fucking oath.
Like, they are fucking swaggy as.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They are just... They're a whole other presence on stage, and I think they're about to kick off a European tour, I think, with King 810 and a couple other bands.
Oh, yeah.
So, fucking good luck to them on that. There was fucking good set list too. A bit of stuff from... everything new, I guess, and current, and the crowd goes off like when the lines for Sub-Zero come out and that intro comes in, you're just a pussy in a black hoodie pushing your luck, like fucking hell.
Man, when Akudama, like that drop that he does, the Akudama, ooh. Fuck, the crowd goes insane for that every time, dude.
Rightfully so. That is such a...
They have the fucking coolest call-outs, man. Like,
yeah, that is the whammy song.
whoa. Love it.
So cool. Fucking well done, Alpha Wolf. Fucking big stages where you belong.
Fucking earth.
After Alpha Wolf, for us, was Knocked Loose.
Knocked Loose. Yeah, same actually. Yeah, Knocked Loose was for me.
First time seeing them for me.
First time hearing them for me too.
Yes.
I'd never heard of them. What do you think? Yeah. It's not my thing.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not
cool band.
You're not super into hardcore stuff.
No, I'm not a hardcore boy.
Yeah,
I'm afraid of those people.
That metallic hardcore guys are fucking mental.
They scare me.
They are scary people.
Yeah.
Like, you go in a knocked loose pit, you get your teeth knocked loose.
Especially in Sydney. I don't know why. Like, Sydney crowds are like normally really docile and boring, but as soon as hardcore comes on, Sydney just fucking gets like...
Sydney is the town of
fucking
hardcore.
Aggressive.
Like, they've got that Back on the Map festival coming up in June, which is just a hardcore festival. Like, Sydney, they go hard with a hardcore scene.
They don't fuck around.
Speed is from there. So.
I'd love to see them, but I'm terrified still.
Yeah, I'm not going to fucking pit, man.
Yeah, screw that.
I'll hang up in the back with all the other old dudes in camo shorts and go...
Yep. Reminds me of Slayer.
Six set.
Yep.
Play Slayer.
Yeah, Raining Blood, please.
Blood, please. Yeah, but no, they were really cool. They played some really sick shit, and of course they had to finish with the Arf song, Counting Worms.
Arf.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know the one. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that just goes for a minute and a half, and it's just, yeah.
I forgot about. Yeah, I remember hearing that. I wasn't looking at them, and he goes Arf, and I went.
And then,
what the fuck?
I
remember that breakdown. That breakdown is actually fucking sick.
It is. That's why I like that song. It's just a breakdown.
Yeah, it is.
Medical offense, go burr. Then Spirit Box was next.
Again, made for a big stage.
Made for a big stage. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Oh. So you didn't get to... How much did you get to see of them?
So I got to see their whole set, but so like the stages were like here, and here's the entrance, and here's the merch tent at Sydney, one of the merch tents, and I was on like the closest merch line to the stages, so I didn't have anyone interfering me.
Yeah, that's good.
And Sydney was really sick too because they didn't have this at Good Things. They only had the stage speakers at Good Things, but maybe like 20, 30, 40 meters back from the stage, they had massive speakers on stands as well.
Yeah, they had more speakers at Melbourne as well.
Yeah, it was really, really good. You could stand back and hear everything really well. That was the biggest issue about Good Things, I found.
I heard that there was a lot of noise complaints.
Yeah, but, man, Spirit Box, fuck.
Fucking so huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had an awesome time here, and I will not be surprised if, unlike Electric Callboy, they come back for a headline show early next year.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're huge here at the moment.
Yep, headline
They're just
East Coast
blowing
tour
up,
for sure.
getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Fuck yeah. Next up was In Flames.
Now
You're a big In Flames fan.
Finally got to see In Flames. Like my 12-year-old boy inside me was like screaming and fangirling and like crying.
Fuck yeah.
And I got right up to the stage, and I remember getting so fucking hyped because when you watch them, you're like, you're not really a like huge In Flames fan.
No.
Previously.
No, pretty much.
Yeah, and then you were like, they're fucking sick, and I was like, yes.
Yes, God.
Yeah, and then I got like maybe like a couple people right back from the barrier, and I was just around like a bunch of fucking crazy like cunts that were just like off their chops on the moshing. Like it was so much fun. And is it Anders or I don't know the vocalist's front his name, but like, man, he is funny as fuck. All right, there was this one moment, right, where this guy at the barrier was he was on his phone for like 2 whole songs, and the vocalist stops the set and he goes, "Hey dude, what are you doing?" And old mate's like, "Oh, I'm texting my missus." He goes, "Well, you can tell your fucking missus to meet me at 9:30. And
fuck, that's good.
Fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But, yeah, like super tight and just so much fun. Like they played lots of stuff from like Clayman through their like mid 2000s metalcore sort of era right up into like the newest stuff like State of Decay and shit like that. Like, and none of it let down anyone. Everyone, like the energy didn't stop whatsoever. It was a scary pit, but it was fucking fun.
Sick. So I know from this point on, I was a very knackered lad, so I sat down in my VIP section for the rest of this.
Must have been nice.
But it was fucking good. But yeah, In Flames were really fucking sick. As you said, I wasn't super familiar with them. I'd heard their newest album and thought it was pretty good. But yeah, after seeing them live, I'm just once again like, holy fuck, this is the band. They're so sick.
Yeah, they are definitely a presence.
Fuck yeah, and we were followed by another Swedish giant in the form of Amon Amarth.
Now, I was very upset because I, again, like In Flames, Amon Amarth I discovered around the same time when I was like 12 years old. Like, I fucking love Amon Amarth, man. It's so nerdy and so fucking geeky, but it's just, fuck, the music's so good. It's so fucking kick-ass. And like songs like Raise Your Horns,
yeah,
when they played that, I didn't get to see them, unfortunately, because my friends wanted to go get food and, whatnot, which was a good call. Yeah. But, man, I could hear that song from across the grounds, and it was just like, man, so fucking cool. And their stage set up too, like...
Yeah, they had the two statues on the side and the drummer in like the rowboat kind of thing.
Yeah, it was so fucking sick. I seen videos online of the row pits too, and
yeah, the only time when row pits are acceptable
exactly
when the vocalist tells you to fucking row.
Yeah, put you back into the oar, mate. That's the song for it.
Yeah, definitely the place for it. And yeah, I'd never listened to them on a mark before. This was my first experience.
Oh, really?
With them. Yeah, I was blown the fuck away.
How sick is the vocalist's fucking voice? Like the lowest fucking growl you've ever heard.
Holy shit, like that man's an actual Viking.
Yeah.
You can't convince me otherwise. That's fucking insane.
He's fucking cool, man.
Man, do not fuck with Vikings and do not fuck with the Monomath because they will fuck you up with brutal sound.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Fuck yeah, I love those guys. Next up was North Lane. So, North Lane, I get it. They've never really been like, oh my god band for me. But seeing them on the festival stage, I get it now.
Yeah.
I only have seen them on small stages in regional towns, but after seeing them at that fucking massive stage in Flemington, fuck, I get it, man.
Yeah, man. When they came through Wagga Wagga and Artifact opened for them.
Sick show.
Thanks. It was the same. I had never actually gotten into North Lane, or I don't think I'd ever really heard them before we played that show with them, and then and just absolute sweethearts too, like just really nice. And yeah, that show was fun. Like it was fun. I got in the pit for it, and I had a good time. But it was just a regional show, like it's nothing crazy, no giant production sort of shit. But yeah, after seeing them on the big stage, like it was fucking awesome. And in Sydney, when North Lane was coming on, sort of when Monomath was on, actually, that's when it started raining because it pissed down. And we went into North Lane because a bunch of my mates wanted to see North Lane, so we all went. And yeah, after North Lane, during North Lane, we lost two of my mates. Didn't see them at all until the end of the night.
Fuck.
Because they weren't game enough to get in the pit, and the pit was crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we were freezing cold because of the rain, so we went, fuck it, let's get into the pit, get on everyone's fucking body warmth and cool off. And oh man, it was just such a good experience. And man, fuck, it's fun.
I thought the LCD screens they had on their stage were fucking sick as well.
They were, the visualizers and stuff.
They were so tight on stage. Yeah, I missed the first part of their set. I could still hear it, but when I went to go get food, because that was my food break time. But yeah, a whole new appreciation for them on those bigger stages now.
Yeah, they're definitely worth going to see on a big stage.
Fuck yeah. Trivium, fuck, they blew me the fuck away. For me, probably one of the best sets of the day.
Were you into Trivium much before it?
I'd heard some of it, and I'd seen them with good things and thought they were sick. That was when I was concussed during that set.
That would have been good things a long time ago, eh?
Yeah, it was 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, this... Yeah, I just had never really gone out of my way to listen to them that much.
Yeah.
But holy shit, Matt Heafy is a fucking legend.
Mate.
Oh my god, he had so much fun on stage. And that's what I love about musicians. When you can see they're having as much fun on stage as you are in the pit, it makes it so much more enjoyable to watch.
He was so much fun to watch. And I didn't get into the Trivium pit, but, Trivium was 16-year-old me's favourite band.
Fuck yeah.
But I figured, because I love Megadeth, I'll wait on the other side of the stage. But, yeah, I was watching the big screens and watching them play, and, yeah, fuck, Matt Heafy just, yeah, he was having the best time up there, and he was fucking killing it, and just super tight. So much fun to watch.
Fuck yeah, it was just tight as fuck, very professional, and yeah, I was definitely one of my top sets of the day, despite not being super familiar with their tunes.
Yeah. They played a big variety of their stuff too.
Yeah, like a bunch of stuff from the albums. I remember they called at one point that, you know, Australians loved Shogun, and they played
Shogun
songs
was
like that.
really big over here.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, they were so cool. Next were the fucking Kings in Megadeth. They broke him out of ice, out of the cryo chamber.
Dave Mustaine's left the nursing home.
And he is. That was fucked good. Like, I don't go out of my way to listen to Megadeth, but I can't deny how fucking influential they are.
They are
metal.
A live band, hey.
Fucking oath.
Like, in my opinion, they were the tightest band. Like, and you know they have their slow songs too, like groovy sort of songs that are cool, but their fast songs, like was it Killing? Fuck. No, it wasn't Killing Time. We'll Be Back from the latest album, The Sick, The Dying, and the Dead. That is a fucking crazy fucking good song. And I don't know if he did it for you guys in Melbourne, but introducing the song. He ended up talking about how he come to write the song, and did he talk about that?
Yeah, I don't know if it was about that song particularly, but he told us how he'd beaten cancer and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it that song?
Yeah. It was that song. He introduced the song by talking about how he had gotten cancer and overcome it, and during the songwriting sessions that they had for that album, he was really low and stuff, and you know, the guys basically in the band told him to draw your energy from the fans. And I don't think I was I was not the only person who teared up during that moment. I think every fan cried. Everywhere I looked, everyone was wiping away tears, and it was just such a beautiful moment.
Like, I got a little bit emotional. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
fuck.
Yeah, he's definitely a fucking great singer, and it's just so good that he beat it. Yeah,
fuck yeah, he's an absolute legend. And they all are, and fucking, they're gonna rock till they drop, 100%.
Oh, fuck
and I'm keen for the next time. Back in the nursing home they go, or back in the cryo sleep.
Yeah.
Until next time. But yeah, that was a fucking sick time. I don't recognise any of the songs.
I knew every single one, hey.
Fuck yeah.
They played nothing but fucking bangers, and man, they started off with one of the coolest fucking songs ever, Dread and the Fugitive Mind. That song. Yeah. Man, they started off with that song, and I only remember the first and the last one. It was Dredging the Fugitive Mind, and the last one was Holy Wars.
Yeah.
And every single song that kept getting started, I was like, oh my fucking God, they're playing this song too?
Yeah.
It was the best set list ever.
It was fucking funny. I sent a couple of videos to my dad and said, hey, Dad, guess what I'm doing? I'm watching Megadeth, because I know that he's an older school metal fan, so I was pretty jealous, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Same.
They're fucking sick.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, man, so after Megadeth, it was fucked that, holy shit, there's only 2 bands left. Parkway Drive. Holy shit. So it had been nearly 20 years to the day since their first ever show.
Yeah.
Where they played a fucking...
It was like a PCYC
PCYC
sort of thing.
Or some shit in Byron Bay, part of a hardcore lineup.
Yeah.
To see them where they are now is so fucking cool, even though I'm once again a relatively newer fan. I've only ever seen them on big festival stages, and their production is awesome every time.
Yeah, the production is something to be truly admired, because it's just unlike any other thing, and just, I mean, especially in Sydney when it pisses down, and only just stops the Parkway Drive, so you're cold and fucking shivering, and the pyrotechnics. Oh my God.
Fucking awesome.
Not only were they awesome, but they made me warm.
Oh yeah, they made us warm too, even though we didn't get pissed down on rain.
Must have been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were fucking sick. Did Winston disappear off stage and reappear in the middle of the crowd for you guys?
Yep.
Fuck, that was sick, man.
That was so cool.
Did you have circle pits going?
Yep.
Yeah, he had popped up in the middle of the stage. I don't know if they brought out a platform for him to stand on, or what it was.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. It was too hard to see because it was surrounded by so many people, but...
Yeah, but he had circle pits, and it was really funny because there was sort of 3 rings of circle pits you could notice at Sydney, and it was him, there was a circle pit going like anti-clockwise, and then there was another circle pit around that, like another ring going clockwise, and there was like another one going anti-clockwise. It just looked like such a fuckfest, man. It was the fucking like, it was definitely the coolest thing I've ever seen a vocalist do.
Yeah.
And then from there, again, he must have done it at yours, but again from there, he fucking crowd surfed all the way back to the stage.
Fucking so sick.
It was funny because Sydney were trying to steal him away.
Yeah, I think they would try to do that in Melbourne as well.
Oh, it was funny as. But it was, one of the coolest things I've ever seen a vocalist do.
Yeah, fucking oath. They played some cool songs.
Crush was fucking sick.
Yeah, Crush was so good. Like, that chant, Crushed by the Fist of God, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oldest song they played was Karma, which is good for like all those early fans. I'm not an early fan, so I'm a bit, whatever, all sick to me.
I never really liked them before seeing them. But yeah, no, definitely after seeing them live, I definitely appreciate it a lot more.
I wasn't like the most amazing, like the biggest fan of Darker Still, that album.
Yeah.
But live, fuck. They can make anything sound good live.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Even like Glitch. I hate Glitch. I just don't like that song. But live, it popped off. Yeah. It was pretty good.
I also want to mention in Brisbane, fucking some guy. Oh, I saw a TikTok of this guy. He jumped on. I don't know how he climbed onto the stage, but they were playing Crushed, I think. And this guy was standing on the stage, had a bunch of people like try and pull him off, and then Winston stopped singing and went to go pull him off because he was just.
He was sort of standing on the riser where the pyrotechnics fucking shoot up during that song.
Yeah, so it was like, holy shit, if they left that guy or if he was there like a few seconds later...
It would have been brown bread.
Yeah, it would have been fucking crisp as.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like they were only like one or two lyrics away from that point when they put him off. Like you could see at the end of this video, the works go off and it's like, holy shit.
Man, we all thought Winston was like this wholesome dad, but really he's a kick-ass fucking dad. Like he's badass.
Yep. And he actually blew his voice out for the first time in Brisbane.
Really?
Yeah, he blew his voice out. And so the set wasn't cut completely short. They did end a little bit early from what I gathered online. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, he blew his voice out and... the show still went on. And yeah, there was this one really cool picture that Third Eye Visuals took of their Brisbane set when they were all kind of together, had their arms out towards the stage as a group photo, and like that really captured like their camaraderie and everything, which was really sick to see, and like how their connection with the fans as well, how they helped him get through the set essentially. So. That was really, really cool. So we had a little bit of an issue with the recording of the video and shit. Basically, only half an hour on a non-video camera is allowed, so the Slipknot bit kind of cut out, but we're back like weeks later. Slipknot still left an impression. Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Slipknot left an impression still, and it's still pretty strong in our minds, so we can't talk about Knotfest without talking about Slipknot.
Who's Slipknot?
Some 9-piece band that's only got like fucking 7.
Is it a gent band?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
Fucking gent bands, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Slipknot, they were pretty cool. They played like a country song. They played like a Dolly Parton intro.
Yeah, I can't remember what they played it. I don't think they played that at Sydney, or they might have. But I remember the intro. Like in between Parkway and Slipknot just being like a what the fuck moment? Yeah,
it's just like, oh yeah, a bit of random country going on, and then down drops the curtain, and then Slipknot are fucking there. It was my first time seeing them.
I was waiting for the curtain to just like go over the crowd and like suffocate a bunch of people there.
Fucking Slipknot.
I wonder how they do that. But yeah, Slipknot were fucking epic. Like one of the coolest things ever. I've never really listened to them before. Like I've heard their songs, but I've never really listened to them intently until Knotfest, and let me say, I nearly got crushed by all the fans, but I loved it.
Yeah, left a really strong impression. I was listening to it for ages, like after Knotfest, and before Knotfest, I wanted to go see them with Metallica, but Hetfield went back into rehab. God bless him.
Good old Papa Het.
Yep, good old Papa Het on the Papa Meth.
I don't think that's what it was.
It was something.
We're talking about Slipknot here, buddy.
Right, anyway, so my first time seeing Slipknot, I was fucking blown away. So I hung out in the VIP area. I didn't go into the crowd because I heard it was a clusterfuck, and I could see it was a bit of a clusterfuck.
Uh-huh.
But, like, they were just out of the gate fucking huge energy. Like, Corey Taylor is... They're all fucking show people, and Corey Taylor's just a fucking sick frontman, I reckon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. And his vocals translate so, like, incredibly well live. And there's not that many bands, like, that do. Like, there's a lot of bands that don't have vocalists that'll translate from the album to a live setting, like, really perfectly. But Corey Taylor, like, everything, like, all the clean singing is, like, really on spot. And then just the aggression in his voice too, like it's hectic. It's so good.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome, and like I got to meet Jay Weinberg the day before, which was sick, and he just killed it on jobs. Man is an absolutely machine. Like rip Joey Jordison, but fucking hell, what an absolute madman.
Yeah, I never realized how fucking insane the drums in Slipknot were, to be honest, until seeing them and watching the drum cam, and just just fucking hell. That man has stamina. I bet he fucks.
He fucks. He totally fucks. Yeah. But it was sick. Like they played lots of really cool songs. It's probably like the perfect set list because like it took bits from everything, all of their catalog, which was really cool.
Most of the songs they played, I recognized even without being like a big fan.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Like without being a diehard Slipknot fan, like shit like Psychosocial and Duality are like bangers that everyone knows.
I couldn't when Psychosocial came on. All I could hear was Psycho Salad.
Nice.
Yeah, oh no, it wasn't nice. It was so irritating.
Oh man, it was cool.
Funny
like they had they played, like the Dying song as well, which was a cool little bit of a sing-along almost. My favourite track was Unsainted. I fucking frothed that.
Unsainted.
Yeah, that was, oh man, like that. And also Heretic Anthem.
Yeah, Heretic Anthem. That was a really fucking cool song. I'd never heard it before, like ever.
It's one of my favourites. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking sick as. And just the crowd response to that song is just crazy, man.
Speaking of crowd response, in Melbourne we had a fuckhead climb one of the speaker towers. Don't know how he got up there, but they ended up stopping the show for a little bit. And the band went off stage when they noticed, and they said, "Get down, and won't continue the show until get down." And security took them away, and so we started a little. You're a wanker chant because he was taking up some of our Slipknot time, man.
Yeah, mate. We didn't have anything like that in Sydney, but we got Corey Taylor and a Vegemite bucket hat.
Fucking jealous.
That was good. I liked it.
Gotta rep the Vegemite. He was a happy little Vegemite, that's for sure.
Fuck yeah, he threw it into the crowd as well, so some lucky bastard got that Vegemite hat.
Oh, I wear this... Guess what? Corey Taylor wore this bucket hat. Shut up, loser. But also, sick. He knows.
Kind of cool.
He or she knows. Or they, them.
Shut up. What else, man? Like,
they had a sick pyro.
The pyro was fantastic. Again, I was drenched from the rain in Sydney, and the pyro from both Parkway and Slipknot, because of where I was standing, was fucking immaculate.
I heard, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that they actually cancelled some of the pyro in Melbourne because of that cunt climbing on the tower. I don't know how true it is.
It would make sense.
Yeah, just so that way if they didn't see anyone else climb up, they didn't burn them to a crisp.
They should have just kept it anyways.
Surely, and let those
people deserve to be lit on fire.
Yeah, dirty dogs. I get they were living their best life, but fuck them. Ruining the show for us.
You know who was my favourite person to watch on stage?
Who?
I don't know his name, but Tortilla Man.
Yeah, he was mad.
He was so much fucking fun to watch on stage. Like, that guy has so much fucking energy. It's just like, it is like the most beautiful organised chaos you've ever seen on that stage.
Yeah, he's just all over the place. It's fucking awesome to see.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. And then you got Mick Thompson and Jim Root as well, which are the gourds in my opinion. Like,
fucking oath.
Those guys didn't move around once, but are the toughest looking motherfuckers you've ever seen, and I wish I could be them.
I wish I could be half as tough as them. It was awesome. I love particularly Mick Thompson's mask is one of my favourites too.
Yeah, Mick Thompson's mask is definitely my favourite. And actually, speaking of masks, Corey Taylor's new mask is fucking mint too.
Yeah, it's my favourite out of Corey Taylor's masks.
Yeah, his last mask, it looked like a fat person being strangled with a plastic bag.
Holy shit, it did.
Yeah, it did. It just didn't look great, but the new one looks so sick, and how the jaw moves too, how they've got all that worked out, looks really cool.
Yeah, I was a big fan of it, and fucking old mate hitting the baseball bat hitting the keg with the on fire baseball bat. That was just very there's just so much going on stage too.
It's so cool. Organised chaos.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, I didn't get to see that because my back was hurting because I'm an old man, I had to leave and make my way out of the crowd, which was stressful. Holy shit, it was stressful for Slipknot, man. At Sydney, the people there spilled out past the Parkway Drive stage, way out past to the left as well, all the way to the back, all the way to the back of the VIP section. There was people up against the fence pretty much. It was nuts. It's just an ocean of people, and it was so cool when I got to the back and near the entrance or exit of Sydney, and I can't remember what song it was, but they played it, and you could just see the ocean of people just jumping up and down. I think it was 30,000 people there was.
Yeah, I think it was around 30,000 at each show, and some of the photos after the night was done were really fucking sick. Just such a huge turnout. These were sold out festivals, and these were the stars of those sold out festivals, and they fucking earned that.
Yeah, and it's such a cool thing as well to see a band that's so fucking Slipknot are one of the biggest bands in the world, undoubtedly, and it's so awesome to see a band like that that are heavy as fuck, right? But so big, and they're such a they're a gateway band as well. How does that make sense? They're one of the heaviest fucking bands. They're never compromising heaviness to get bigger, but they're also one of the first heavy bands most people listen to, because it's just
fucking oath,
mate. It's just there's something in that's there's just an essence in music like that sometimes that people have, and it's just crazy to see.
Whether it's everyone chanting during Custer, cut me up and fuck me up, or everyone getting down on their knees and then jumping up during Spit It Out. That was, just awesome shit all around. Awesome performance, awesome music, great band. What more could you want from a festival headliner? Oh, absolutely.
It was a lot of fun to watch, and I'm definitely a Slipknot fan after it.
Fucking oath. Yeah. I was a pretty casual Slipknot fan, but now I'm bro, whenever they come to Australia, it is a must-see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And good old wholesome dad Corey Taylor as well. Every time there was an issue, just stopping everything, picking people out of the crowd, getting them out.
Yeah, I think at one point in Melbourne, he asked, hey, if you guys aren't okay, raise your hands, because when they started, I think in the second song, everyone just kind of surged forward, and there were a lot of people that weren't okay, and unfortunately some people didn't get the message that it was being serious, and a bunch of randos put their hands up and everything. He's yeah, but no, he was looking out, being a good professional. And,
he's very professional. Yeah, he was there was nothing bad you can say about that band.
I challenge you to try.
I don't want to bother.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say on Slipknot and Knotfest, I think.
Pretty much same, yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking great festival. There was very minor shit stuff going on, and overall it was just such a kick-ass day.
It was one of the best like well organized festivals I've ever been to. Like,
I'd have to agree.
yeah, it was just very fucking solid, and they couldn't have given Slipknot Australia, like Knotfest Australia, sorry, like a better name for itself.
Fuck yeah, it was surely going to happen again.
It was a fucking hit. They'd be crazy not to do it again.
Fucking oath. And if they can fix the little things, then it could be, it already is, I think, one of the best festivals we've had in that scene. So I think other festivals can definitely learn a lot from it.
Yep. Oh, I'm good now.
Very good. I saw the eyes just...
Sorry, I got a cold.
Ooh, not the Rona.
No, mate.
Everyone assumes Rona every time.
Pretty much.
Speaking of Rona, a lot of people did get get Rona from Knotfest, which makes sense. 30,000 fucking people.
I genuinely haven't heard a thing about that. Hey.
Yeah, I'm in a couple of Discord servers I'm in. People are just like, "Hey, get tested if I saw you," and I'm like, "Oh no."
Damn.
But that's alright though.
You don't have coronavirus if you don't test for it.
True. Very true. Life hacks happening here.
Yeah, life hacks.
Oh man, so we're done with Knotfest. We're done with March. What do we have to look forward to in the future for Artifact, my guy?
Mate, Artifact, my super epic gent band, world class, heaviest band in existence. Very fully wicked, awesome, sick, mate.
Read the fine print on that one.
No, don't. So, with not brain fire, Artifact. So, obviously, I'm the guitarist of Artifact, and so we got some stuff happening in the works at the moment. We got some stuff that I can't really discuss at the moment. We do have an EP coming out, which you can look forward to in early June. I think it's June. I get June and July. I'm pretty sure it's June.
It's definitely June.
Early, hey?
It's definitely June.
It's definitely June. He knows the dates better than I do. So yeah. Look forward to a new Artifact EP coming out early June, possibly. Keep your eye out for that. And definitely go follow all of our socials. I can't remember what they are, so you'll have to link them.
I will definitely link them all. I think it's Artifact AU. They'll all be linked in the description.
Hey, it says Artifact in the name.
Yeah.
Come on.
True. Don't want to get mixed up with that other Artifact that you keep on getting tagged in, though.
Yeah, that's funny.
Artifact Music.
Yeah, there's a DJ. Don't follow him. We've got beef with him.
The superior Artifact is here and now.
Yeah.
This guy.
Fuck house music.
Also, this will be Artifact's second EP and the first one that you're on, because you were...
The first one I'm on, yes. Yeah.
So that's going to be exciting for you.
Yeah, in the meantime, check out Artifact's first EP, Unravel. It's on all streaming platforms. It's very, very good. It's we play that live, and we also play, because we're cheeky and like to, tease the fans and give them a little bit of a treat. We also play some of the new stuff live as well. So, not all of it. We've got to keep a little secrets to ourselves.
Keep some secrets. So, once again, I'm the fuckwit here. The camera ran out of battery in the middle of the promo. So, we were talking about Artifact, the sickest gent band in the world. I'm here with Hayden, Artifact, the guitarist. We're finishing this off. What shit have you got coming up? Well, you mentioned that you've got an EP coming out in early June. Got some music playing. Got some new music being played on the shows. What shows can we expect to hear some of this tunage, my guy?
So, you can come check us out live at Nowhere Festival in Mansfield Tavern in Brisbane on the 6th of May, I think it is. And 2 days before that, you can come check us out the 4th of May at Nowhere Festival at the Hamiltons. No, sorry, I just repeated that. May the 4th, right, which is our gig with a couple of other local bands that are really sick. Plague Dweller and Virescence, just to name a couple. And Head in a Jar, I think.
It's also free.
Yeah, it's free. It's the 4th of May, Hamilton Station Hotel. in Newcastle. It's Star Wars themed. Like, it's going to be fucking sick. Nathan, our bassist, the sexy blonde, long-haired guy, is going to wear a Princess Leia slave bikini. It's going to be hot. We've also got we just played in Melbourne for the Wacken Festival in Germany. The metal battle.
Yeah, the
Wacken metal battle. And we won that with some other really good bands like Deadweight at 80, Lil Chi, and Rautism, like really, really good bands. Luckily, we were fortunate enough to win that. And now we go to the next level, the finals, the national finals. And that's in Sydney on the 21st of May.
At the Crowbar.
At the Crowbar in Sydney, which is fucking going to be epic. It's going to be a sick fucking night. So you can expect to see us there. So Nowhere Festival, May the 4th gig at Hamilton Station Hotel, and Wacken Metal Battle Sydney Finals. So come and show us some love, and we'll give you some love.
Fuck yeah. So I will have links to Artifact socials in the description, so you can check that out, get tickets where you need, and go and check out some of these new songs before this EP drops. Yeah, that's this March in review done, I guess.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming on board, Hayden.
Yep.
Appreciate it, mate. Always good for a chat. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. This has been a bit scuffed, but it's a first time thing. It might be the only thing. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, appreciate it. Stay tuned to Tyler Likes Music for more gig reviews, music reviews. Check out my socials. I'll have that link below. So you can keep an eye on what I'm doing for sick publications such as Wall of Sound. Lots of really cool shit coming there. So stay tuned, and yeah, thanks for watching.